YouTube, what's good, man? The man Celibate Scotty back on another one. Some audio slaps across your lips. You know what I'm saying? Hope you lot are good, man. Staying strong, you know? Disappeared for a little couple months, but we'll get into that, man. Yeah, today ain't no walking around. Just footage of me in the gym, man. You know what I mean? I'll do the voiceover, no problem. But yeah, man, I hope you lot are good, man. Celibate Scotty bearded monk back at it again, man. You know what I mean? We're pushing it this year, man. Trying to get to first 1,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? So gotta put in some work, man. But yeah, man, this is just a video of me training, little workout. You know what I mean? Early hours in the office, man. Gotta stay in shape, man. You know what I mean? Bit pudgy, you know, man, because I went to our next gym, and that gym was kind of shit. In the sense of they never had no apparatus or machines to do the abs, you know what I mean? Like I was used to. So within that little 2-3 weeks I'll go to the other gym, I just got pudgy. Not pudgy, but my abs weren't as defined as they normally were, man. That's what kind of irritated me. Yeah, man, so I had to return back to the office where I could really sculpt out the abs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, in the last couple months, I've just been grinding on something I come across. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to make money on the internet, man. From my phone and from my laptop. So yeah, man, look, it's 2025 now. The first quarter, I was on some retention shit, you know what I mean? Still on my retention. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle practice, the abstinence, man. It ain't just for one day or whatever. Unless you want to make a child, man, there ain't no reason to be busting nuts like that, weakening yourself, man. You know what I mean? I personally won't indulge in that kind of behaviour. But, you know what I mean? I had to disappear from YouTube for a while because YouTube, I weren't monetized yet. So YouTube ain't paying the bills, you know what I'm saying? So I jumped into digital marketing, man. You know what I mean? I come across one guy on YouTube. I come across a lot of people actually saying they was making sales from digital products and selling. You know what I mean? So you know what? I said, that's right up my alley, man. But that was like in November I did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so from November to now, to learning the process of digital marketing and sales, man. You know what I mean? I invested like £500 into a course, Digital Wealth Academy. And they teach you everything you need to know about digital marketing, man. It's worth it, man. You know what I mean? So the first couple months I didn't make any sales. It was just a learning process. You know what I mean? So within the last, or in the 4th month now. So it's been about 5 months, man. You know what I mean? Selling digital products is a beautiful thing from my phone, man. You know what I mean? Like I've made 2,500 so far, you know what I mean? But that's selling digital products. You know what I mean? Some are £500, some are £47. But it's still a digital business, man. You know what I mean? I sell it out from my phone, from my laptop, wherever I am in the world. I just run the business, man. You know what I mean? But that's where I disappeared to, man. I come back to YouTube now. You know what I mean? So really try to monetize and get this little piece of paper from YouTube as well. You see me going hard there, you know what I mean? Get them abs right. You know, it's all good. Gotta stay sexy out here, man. Real talk. Gotta stay sexy out here. You know what I mean? Summer's coming out, no, the sun's coming out. That's where I dip, man. You know what I mean? But we're just started the 2nd quarter. Yeah, you see nigga like me though, bro? I'm hibernating for the next 6 months, man. I'll come back out on this like September or something. You know what I'm saying? All that sun stuff. Everyone's out. The girls got their skin out. Yeah, miss me with that shit. I'm hibernating, man. You know what I mean? Gotta make this money, man. Stack it up and stay focused, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing but distractions out here anyway, man. But that's what I'm saying about digital products. For the first time in my life, brothers, I see the potential of this internet for real. Like, you know what I mean? From making 1,600 in construction to upgrading the ticket to doing slinging to potentially making 1,000 a week. But you know how construction's unreliable, man, inconsistent. You know what I mean? So I was doing security for a little minute. But all that time I'm doing in November, December, when I actually bought the course from Digital Marketing, Digital Wealth Academy, sorry, I'll leave it in the description, a little link. It's taught me how to do everything, man. You know what I mean? From A to Z when it comes to marketing. When it's branding, social media, monetization. You know what I mean? Marketing, sales, digital sales, building an audience. Stuff I didn't know, but I kind of did know. But it expounded my information. So it was good to learn that process, man. You know what I mean? Obviously now, just take the game and run with it. But I started a little digital business on Instagram, man. You know what I mean? So I got the Instagram maintaining, and I got YouTube as well. Trying to get checks from both of these lot. But yeah, man, I had to come back to YouTube, man. Put you guys back up on game. You know what I'm saying? But I did miss the YouTube people, man. But I'm back now. I don't know how often I'll be dropping content, but I'll try and get it every other couple of days, maybe every day. You know what I mean? But all I do is work out and get back to the office, man. Like, for real. Yeah, man. For real. But this Digital Wealth Academy, pay £500 to get up in there, learn how to make $1 million. Yeah, my bad, fellas. Audio was tripping. But you back at it. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, you spend £500 to get up in this digital marketing space, right? Digital Wealth Academy. But me, I'm good with numbers, man. You know what I mean? So I calculated how much sales would have to make of a certain product to make my first $1 million. You know what I mean? How much sales I'd have to make my first 10 G's, 30 G's, 50, 60 G's, 100 G's, etc., etc. But where it's on Instagram, like I said, it's 2 active billion users every day, man. So there's no way you can't make sales, you know what I mean? Obviously not on the first day, that's not how it works, it's not how business goes. You got to establish yourself first and build up a little foundation, man. Yeah, once you build up the foundation, it's promising, man. You know what I mean? Because not every time I made a sale in the last couple of months, someone was following me on Instagram. Someone just passed by, you know what I mean? But I don't know where it taught me, though, on a real. It's like everything in life is sales, bro. And then when you're finally doing sales like that and you're trying to market yourself, you realize everything is sales, bro. You know what I mean? So you look around and you see everything is sales for real. Like, companies are really out here marketing. Like, I just see the Puma advert, right? Remember, what was it, man? I can't remember if his name was Afro Man or something. And he used to have that song, because I got high. Yeah, fam, like, he's got a Puma advert. And obviously, the marketing is based on the premise of the high that runners get. So obviously he's come in talking about because I got high, right? And I looked at the marketing aspect of it. I was like, that is good marketing, fam. Like, because when you run or runners get hired, or runners run for a certain amount of time, a chemical is let off in their brain where they get higher, fam, for real. And I'm saying, I'm like, this is all marketing for real, man. You know what I mean? But obviously Instagram's gonna be Instagram. You know what I mean? You got girls in bikinis, titties out. You know what I mean? 3-second clips, shaking this, shaking that. But you can't hate on it because it's Instagram. That's what Instagram is. But you gotta think of it the way I saw it. The girls are just marketing themselves, man. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's selling something. You know what I mean? Everyone's selling something, man. But yeah, man. Everything is marketing. Life is sales for real. Like, for the guys who want to get married to girls, to them, or want to find a wife, you've got to convince that woman, sell her a lifestyle that you can take care of her. Not only have you got to convince her, right, you've got to convince her father, then her mum, that you can provide for their daughter. Everything's a sell, you know what I mean? When you think of it like that, everything is sales, man. It's just how you put yourself together and how you market yourself. That's what the course has really taught me, man. You know what I mean? How to build a brand for real. So even just off that stuff right now, I'll come back on YouTube harder. You know what I mean? Because of the information I learned. But I would honestly encourage everybody, every man, to start making money online, man. Because this is the digital era. So if you ain't making money online, you can get left behind real soon, man. Because all that 9 to 5 shit can get played out. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get sacked by nobody anyway. But when you're selling digital products, sack me who? Sack me where? Man, I work for me. You know what I mean? You can't sack me. It's digital marketing. This is the internet. You're unsackable, man. But anyone who has a 9 to 5, that's good, you know what I mean? Keep your 9 to 5. But figure out how to make some money online as well, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep saying the word passive income because it's not passive for me because I'm actively on it every day, you know what I mean? So it's just like setting up a spinning plate and then keep that plate spinning, maintaining it. But everything's easy to start, man. It's the hard part when you got to be consistent, you know what I mean? But I understand the hard work, man, because but what I was saying is I understand the hard work, man. It's just every day, you know what I mean? If you want something, you really want something, you got to go every day hard for it, man. You know what I mean? Can't take no days off. You lose momentum, man. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to sell the image or the wrong impression like it's just easy. It's simple. It's not easy because you got to make content about it every day on YouTube. You got to market yourself every day. You know what I mean? But it is easy and it's simple at the same time. Once you understand it in depth, it's very easy, man. But it's the internet, you know what I mean? It's making money in general. It's not making money ain't hard, man. I ain't hearing that shit. You know what I mean? Making money is not hard, bro. But yeah, man. It's been good chopping it up with you, homies. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the content. It's your boy, CELIBACY. I'm gone. Peace.